Welcome into Rio Tinto Stadium for today's 6A championship in the boys soccer tournament. Boy, and we've got a good one for you. The top two seeds squaring off. The number one undefeated Weber Warriors preparing to take on the number two seeded Skyridge Falcons. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart, and should be a good matchup coming up for us today in this final. We'll start with the Weber Warriors. Talking about undefeated this season are the Warriors, 18-0. In fact, they've only given up 2 goals in those games, and none of those have come in this state tournament. A pair given up in region play, 1 to Clearfield, 1 to Northridge. Other than that, it has been a high-flying defense for the Warriors, and you look, had a second-round victory over Cypress, 1-0, a quarterfinal victory over Corner Canyon, 1-0, a 3-0 victory over Fremont in the semi to get here. And they've got one of the best keepers in the state, statistically, certainly the best. Stockton Short, what a year he has had. According to stats reported, his goals against is .05. That is unheard of. 16 shutouts on the year for Stockton, and they're going to hope that he can shut down what is the highest scoring offense that they have gone against this year in the Skyridge Falcons. And Skyridge certainly talented. They fell behind Harriman in that semifinal, 1-0 early. Harriman ended up going a man down for the last 30 minutes or so, and Skyridge able to get the equalizer and the game winner to find themselves advancing here to the state final. It's a team that just came up shy of a Region 4 title, but they've got their sight sets here on trying to capture something greater, a state title. Skyridge in the all-white kits. And how about this throw? And boy, this is on frame. A nice job made there in net. As I'll tell you, did not like the contact there. But Weber in the charcoal uniforms, as that kick from Zachary Kaufman, the starting keep today for the Falcons. And Skyridge has had a really good run in this tournament as well. The number 2 seed defeated Layton 3-1. A shutout against Bingham 2-0. And then that comeback victory over Harriman to find themselves here. They've got a lot of speed up front. Talk about a young man like Austin Wallace. We'll talk about him as the game progresses, as Warden there able to draw the whistle. And we'll have a free kick coming up here for the Falcons as Nielsen sends it top of the box. This headed back, and we'll get a whistle top of the box here. Called on Harriman. This is outside the box, but boy, this will be right close. Literally 18 yards and inches away will be the opportunity coming up here for Skyridge. Again, it will be Nielsen stepping up to put this in play. An early chance here in just our second minute. You see our clock on the broadcast. That is unofficial. We'll do our best to keep that as synced up as we can. Nielsen from just atop the box and sends it high over the crossbar. Short will put this in play. We talked about some of the offensive players for Skyridge. How about for Weber? Youngberg, one of their top goal scorers this year, has had a fantastic year, and boy, he can create. Bennett had the official game winner against Fremont, scored the first goal in that matchup as that ball escorted back to Kaufman. A lot of support scoring for this Weber squad, but they are, they can score. I don't mean to discredit that aspect of their game. They certainly can, putting up 3 against Fremont in the semi. But this is a defensive game, and if they can get 1, maybe 2, you kind of figure that plays in their favor because they don't concede much, as we have already highlighted. Weber here throwing in up the line. This ball touched ahead. Little burst put on here, and that was just behind Youngberg there. We talked about Jake to start off, one of the seniors on this roster, given away in the midfield. That kick deflected. Nice touch ahead as Warden was trying to work around and wisely sent out there by Logan Funk. Thrown in with James. Funk able to head that up. Wallace, well, he thought he had an opportunity to try to possess that, just came off long. See Youngberg coming up there. Played with Jacob Rollins of the Falcons. Run here wide. We'll play it ahead here if Gentry can get to it, and that's going to be just a yard or two in front of him, and we'll head back to a kick here for Weber. A little bit of a bigger field. I'll tell you, though, this is my favorite setting. We do all sorts of games, playoffs, championships, regular season. There is nothing like calling a game at Rio Tinto and playing in it. That surface looking beautiful, plays so nicely. Here's Youngberg, able to get around Rollins. Youngberg along the end line. Oh, a nice play there by Rollins defensively, as we'll head to the corner here with the Weber Warriors. Carson Karras. It was a corner from Karras to score the first goal against Fremont. And on this corner, looking backside, headed to the middle. And a nice job there by Austin Wallace, able to break it up. As a challenge there, we play on. We were trying to regain it. Watts able to send it ahead. Dropped back with Weber. You see Skyridge pushing up there. Funk. Oh, tried to play up the line there with Bennett. Just had a little too much for Braden. Weber technically the defending state champs, won in 2019. There was no winner last year. Had it not been for an overtime loss against Roy in the fourth game and last game of the year in 2020, this would be a really long winning streak for the Weber Warriors. Royals spoiling that. Wallace through traffic. Austin cut off, and we'll have another kick here. And we're going to get a card shown here on the challenge. Weber fans don't like it. Ben Putnam gonna draw the yellow here. And it will set up another kick opportunity here for Skyridge. Nielsen again, and Short able to handle that, catches it cleanly out of the air. Booming kick here from Stockton. You see Youngberg. Gathered again by Kaufman. Kaufman and Barker have kind of split the net this year for Skyridge. See them oftentimes switch at the break. They've both been really good for Coach Preisendorf. Skyridge had one of the best records of all the Region 4 teams, but finished second in that region as Pleasant Grove came on strong late, including a pair of victories over the Falcons. This ball, boy, was nearly given away to Braden Bennett, and we've got a whistle here. And Weber fans right now feeling a little snake bit because a lot of whistles have gone against the Warriors at this point. I think some of the players are starting to wonder some of the same thing. Well, we kind of knew early on how good both these two teams were going to be. And Weber has certainly lived up to it. Skyridge, I was surprised that they didn't win Region 4. But all the credit in the world to Pleasant Grove. That team learned, got better as the season went on, and knew they would be strong as well. But their close was impressive. Here's an opportunity in the box. Oh, taken away there defensively by Rollins. Had a couple nice plays defensively for Skyridge here in the first half. We'll apologize here for the scoreboard issues. Try to get that resolved for you. Into the box. And Weber fans wanting a call, none coming. Still trying to create that opportunity. Challenge there. Oh, nice touch there. And again, we've got jeering from the Weber side as Karras still down, trying to get up here. Chip here, and there's going to be a whistle on the dangerous play. Ball sent ahead. Kick rolling down. Apologies, hope that scoreboard back up again here. Far side, Colby Lee. Drop that back, but Skyridge able to take it over. Watts couldn't keep that in. An opportunity. Weber will have the throw in. Support coming up here from James. He looks to send the ball ahead, but it's headed out. Skyridge still with it. Saunders. Wallace making a run through the middle is Warden. Played to Austin. He tried to come outside with it. It was just like a miscommunication there as Saunders able to get there, deflect it out. Weber will throw in again. Weber fans appreciated that. Skyridge winning it back. Watts. That ball looked to be given up. The send ahead, and this ball trickling near the end line and out. Looked like Bennett was trying to sail to the linesman, a corner. Gonna ask for patience on some of these players and names, that the gray on charcoal for Weber and the gray on white for Skyridge. Not always the easiest to read from our broadcast perch here. We'll do our best, and of course we'll have another similar point we'll get to here in just a moment. Nice play there by James, trying to keep that in, and does so. Wallace gives it back. Nice ball movement here, but no one there for that touch pass. That was McKinney. Looking up, I think this is Bennett. And a foul on Weber. Do want to thank some of the Weber faithful. We had both semifinal streams earlier this week, and you know, when you do 15 games in 5 days, you have to do all your prep work, your rosters, your stats, and all that. Sometimes you make typos, and had a mispronunciation in that semifinal for Gage Pack. I want to apologize to Gage and his family and Weber fans for that. Just mistyped it on my roster, so I want to apologize to him. And in that semi, I also had a couple of names that I got switched. Sometimes you just make associations. And Colby Lee and Colin Jones, I was getting those names mixed up. And we're dialed in here for our Championship Friday. But appreciate their patience with us as we try to cover multiple sports here in the state in Championship Week. As that ball taken away from Wallace by Preston Larson. Good challenge there by Skyridge. They try to navigate through this pressure Weber defense. That ball kept in, but given away. And Bennett tried to center there. I thought it was a good-looking play. Just had, again, some miscommunication there, this time on the Weber side. And Skyridge able to take it back. Potentially thought that Skyridge defense in a better position. Skyridge done a nice job of trying to create opportunities. Here's Saunders playing for Wallace. Wallace, little sidestep, has some help, plays wide, shot coming, and it's in. What a goal! My goodness, a beauty. Jacob Jensen. What a strike. From about 18 yards away, confidently hits it. And in the 17th minute, the Falcons taking the 1-0 lead. And a nice job that time by Wallace. Mentioned that he had some help. Wide, able to recognize it, find Jensen. And the senior comes up with a huge play for his Falcons here in the first half of this 6A final. Only the third goal given up this year by Weber. And that's one that Short even reads that well. That's just a perfectly placed shot. There's very little chance that he'll have at that save. Again, it's off the crossbar and in. And here's the whistle. This time the call going against Skyridge. So here is Colby Lee. He'll have a chance here at a free kick. It's about 30 yards out. Be 35, top of the box, and this cleared by Jackson Warden. Here's Bybee. Blake over with Lee. Lee this wide of the frame and through the hands of Kaufman. Boy, I don't know why he was even trying to go for that. Maybe he wanted to try to catch Weber there quickly, but that slips through, and we'll head to the corner here with Weber. Karras from the corner. Good ball backside. Bennett heads it just too tall. Good look. Again, we talked about that duo dialed up for the first goal, the game winner in the semifinal against Fremont, and the same idea there. Braden just had that come off a little high on the header attempt. Nice play though. James showing some patience here with his defense. Nice job coming up there. Maybe by Preston Larson. It is Preston. Preston into the box. Bennett with a header that's off target. Nice burst there by the senior Preston Larson. Recognized an opportunity, able to create one. This ball finds its way through. Look out, Warden making a burst here. Funk able to play that back with Short. Stockton gets the clear. Wallace at midfield, plays back ahead, looking here for Saunders. And another clear there by Funk. James retreating Youngberg. And there's the whistle. Weber fans, again, a little bit of a jeer there. I thought that was a good call. I thought it looked like Youngberg had the shoulder there. As we're approaching the midway point here in our first half, 1-0 the lead for Skyridge. Another whistle here on the challenge, this time by Karras. We have Skyridge looking like some substitutions. The next opportunity is Wallace tries to play this back ahead, and no one there. Substitutions indeed for the Falcons coming on. Anders Houghton coming on, Leo Rojas coming on, and trying to see that third one. We'll try to get that for you eventually as this ball sent back. And that's coming, boy, that's close to us. Into the Weber student section. They appreciated that. Back in play here quickly with the Warriors. Looking ahead here for Youngberg. Gets one on frame. Hoffman able to jump on that. Thrown out far side here. Interesting to see, normally when we've done these championships for soccer, benches are near side. Today they are far side, which they'll be looking into the sun a little bit, I suppose. Finally saw the number. It's Andrew Parra who came on for Skyridge at that last whistle a couple minutes ago. The foul here called on Skyridge, and it will set up a kick here for the Warriors. Into the box, and we've got a whistle here Kaufman would have had it. Parra had the game winner for Skyridge in that semifinal in the 78th minute. Boy, it was a beautiful shot and a perfect setup, a beautiful finish from close. And Skyridge now with a chance to play for their first boys soccer state tournament. That centering attempt deflected by Funk. Boy, he's been so strong today defensively for the Warriors. As we will head to the corner here with the Falcons. Ian Nielsen, I was almost going to make a mistake there. Ian Nielsen heading to the corner here for Skyridge. You see the run there by Warden, but he'll look into the box. Weber there to head it out. Tracked down by Saunders. Looking for some support, and Youngberg able to take that away. Youngberg there, tripped up. Weber here will have the chance to put this in play, just shy of midfield. Into the box, sent out immediately. Thereby Houghton. Looking ahead for Warden. Warden, not much of a lane, now finds one, a bouncer that's short, able to track well, get on top of. Skyridge, chance there to try to center it, just missed it. Weber trying to set something up. That one came up quickly on Youngberg. This sent out of play by the defense of Weber. Substitution for Skyridge. Colson Klein, the player coming on for the Falcons. He'll throw in here. Looking up for Parra, that sent away. We get a whistle here, the play ruled offside. Beautiful day here at Rio Tinto. Little bit of a breeze, although not real strong. This takes a bounce, and Kaufman able to take care of it. Breeze is kind of left to right on your screen. Set it up by Putnam. Nice ball ahead. Defense slowed it up momentarily. A heady play there by Seth James to break up an opportunity there for Youngberg. They were trying to get their speedster on a run there. It's nearly behind everyone. Bennett able to pull that ball down. A little setup here for Colin Jones. That was just a step behind, broken up again by this Falcon defense. Wallace looking to the wing. Nice play made outside by McKinney. McKinney keeps that in for the Warriors. Karras There's a center just a step in front of Bennett. And it will be a Weber throw in here. Played with Larson. Weber regain it. Well, Saunders was putting good pressure on the ball, but he is still down. And that played out by Weber, and now we'll get a stoppage here to take a look at Saunders. He made a good challenge there, but boy, the moment after that ball was away, kind of took a turn and went to the turf, and he has remained there. Hope that he's okay. We'll step aside here as they take a look at the senior Nicholas Saunders. You're watching the 6A Boys Final only on KSLSports.com.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along.
When I go to an employer, I have military experience and education on my resume, and it's always impressed them. It's always given me that edge. They know that I'm somebody that would be dependable and hardworking, that I know how to work in stressful environments, but still overcome it and get the job done. I know I owe that all to the National Guard and joining the military.
Saunders walking off here for Skyridge. Good to see. So he's still trying to kind of flex that out a little bit. It'll be Skyridge here to throw in. Sent out. We'll do it again. It's short, having to come out. Long kick here. Maybe off the back of Bennett. See him not giving up on the play, and a whistle here. And a challenge by Braden Bennett. Back to Rojas. This will roll through. Coming back to James, and dropped here is you see Bennett coming up to try to put the pressure on. Warden. Funk does a nice job to shield him as he sends it back to short. Clear, trying to be settled. Youngberg, crafty move. Into the middle there. Sent backside, Bennett with an opportunity here. Couldn't settle it. No call coming, the Weber fans wanted one. As Bennett still down here. It'll be a throw in for Weber. remember they had a throw-in from a similar spot earlier in this first half, and the throw-in made it on frame. Out of the air, nonetheless. Looks like Weber may try the same thing again here. This one much lower. And that's sent out of the box there by Nielsen. We'll head to the corner with the Warriors. Weber looking for that equalizer. Karras will take it for Weber. We've got a stoppage here. That's what Weber's been looking for. They've just been need to get it when our officials allowing play to go. Having a conversation here on the pre-kick battle that was going on in the box. So Karras will have to do that again. Karras does. Oh, that just missed Bennett. It was awfully close to the post there. Couldn't tell if Bennett would have had a chance in front of the goal or not. That did not miss by much. Dangerous out of the air. Substitutions now coming on for the Warriors. Gage Pack coming on for Weber. We've got a couple others. I'm still waiting to see their numbers. There's a whistle here. Quade Berry, one of the forwards that came on for Weber at that whistle. And Raul Rojas, the other Warrior to come on. Opportunity for Weber. Into the box. Just over Barry. That ball unable to be cleared. Still loose. Weber trying to corral it. Youngberg. Oh, left it. Nice job by Rojas there for Skyridge. Found it at his feet. Able to get it out of the box. Skyridge throwing in. They come back near line, but no one there. Weber now with the throw in. Into the box, headed out. The follow. Oh, that ball just came off long. As you can see, Larson almost looked like he wanted to settle it for a quick finish. Here comes Austin Wallace. Has Warden making a run through the middle with him. And the defense there able to knock that away. Might have been Garrett Otto. I was thinking it was 14 for Weber. Able to play that back to short and break up the quick counter. Youngberg trying to work here on James. Has support. Drops it back there with Pack. Gage plays to the middle for Bybee. Bybee up. Youngberg working. Trying to find a lane past this Skyridge defense. Nice leave there, and that ball poked away. Youngberg would have liked to call there. None coming from our center. Taken away by Wallace. Wallace, the future Dixie Stater. Good choice, young man. Warden tried to give that back up the line for Para. That ball given away. Nielsen. And on there on Wallace, and there will be the whistle. Pack came up to make the play. Wasn't real happy with the call there, and now getting an explanation saying, I thought that was clean. There'll be a free kick here for Skyridge in our 35th minute, looking to add to their lead. Nielsen from straight away. This ball lobbed short, able to catch it out of the air. What a confident play there by Klein. as Rojas was willing to let that take the hop and try to use the bounce to create the lane down the sideline, but Klein had other ideas, did a beautiful job of trapping that. Oh, sneaky little roll through there. Nearly had Colby Lee behind the defense. Nearly given up. Nielsen trying to get there. And the whistle there, the call on the challenge by Nielsen. Nielsen trying to come back defensively. Barry couldn't get that ball through. Wallace, nice little side step there. And now Rojas with some time. Nielsen, oh, what a play. Ian Nielsen now with the ball ahead for Warden. Warden has a man with him. Gonna keep it. Warden with the shot right to short. Stockton short. Able to make another save. Bybee was looking ahead. A great play defensively by Houghton, who still has it. Looks ahead. Numbers here for Skyridge. The shot and short. Able to catch that cleanly. Thrown back up. Putnam cut off and now called for the whistle here on midfield. And Warden looks to be down. He's calling for some assistance here. As he'll head off and a substitution will come on for the Falcons. It will be Nielsen again to take this kick just across midfield. As coming on is Saunders. Here's Rojas, looking wide. Saunders, who just came on, drops it back. James. Plays to Wallace. Wallace through traffic, and the whistle here called. I thought they were going to let play resume there, but the official instead will have Skyridge spotted up. Nielsen touched it down quickly. Played near side with James. Rojas gets through. Rojas to Wallace in the box. Wallace trying to fight for a lane. Rojas straight away. That deflected out, and we'll head to the corner with Skyridge. We'll have a substitution for the Falcons here. As our 38th minute coming to a close. I think it's Gentry who just came on. Nielsen from the corner for Skyridge. Backside, over the hand of Short. But that was just off frame. A good idea. Might have been Houghton there. It might have been Gentry. They got the head on it. Saunders. Gentry looking ahead for James. And the foul here called on Skyridge. Skyridge fans none too pleased. Nielsen, a little chip there wide for Rojas. Parra with it. 1 minute left here in our first half. Chipped around for Parra. As Bybee running out there to defend him. Nice takeaway there by Blake Bybee. Ball was out. I'd lost that. My apologies. Rojas looking up. Tried there for Barry. Final 20 seconds of this opening half. Out of the air, Weber, can they create something late? Looking ahead, Rojas plays it wide. Barry gives it for Rojas. A one-timer, Youngberg, and that was deflected out of the air. The first half comes to a close. Skyridge doing what few have done, finding the back of the net thanks to their senior, Jacob Jensen. The Falcons leading Weber 1-0 at the break. You're watching the 6A Boys Soccer Final, brought to you by Heidemann Associates, presented by the Utah Army National Guard, only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back here to Rio Tinto Stadium as we close out halftime here in the boys 6A state final. Skyridge with the 1-0 lead thanks to the goal set up by Austin Wallace, finished by Jacob Jensen. There is nothing that Stockton Short could have done on that play. And this Weber offense, I'll tell you, I mean, I'm thinking about this matchup at halftime, and the thing that surprised me was we did not see much offense from them really be able to be created in the flow of play. A couple corners that, boy, they didn't miss by much on. This Skyridge defense done such a nice job of not allowing Weber to really get in the flow that they've been accustomed to. And we'll see if that changes here in the second half. No more games. You leave it all out here for this one. And Weber, how about this formation to start? You got 4 forwards to the bottom of the screen, no one up top. Well, I thought we were going to get underway. We're going to reset that here. All right, so second half underway. This ball in the corner, trying to be kept in, couldn't. Throw in here for the Falcons. Had the one booking in the first half as this ball given up, and that shot by Karras is sent wide. That was to Ben Putnam, the senior. It was booked early in the 7th minute. He's the only one playing on a card this afternoon. We mentioned for the Falcons, they've been splitting the goaltender duties, and indeed they will split it again here in the final. Cole Barker coming on for this second half. Weber gets it ahead. Youngberg plays this wide. Colin Jones chip into the box. Oh, and that's an own goal. Weber with the answer. Sometimes you just got to throw it towards the net. And in fairness to Skyridge, Fisher is trying to head that out. And instead, it's an own goal. I don't remember who touched it last. It might have been Colin Jones. I'm going to go with him because I don't remember. So if it's somebody else, I'll apologize. We'll say Colin Jones. As our apologies here, we're trying to get that time synced back up. Got it there for you. And there's the life that Weber wanted. An early goal here in this second half. And we've got a whistle here on the challenge. After a first half that just didn't find much there for the Warriors. Boy, this feels like a different contest already. We're just a pair of minutes into it. So we're back to even. Played ahead here, and the whistle. A foul on Skyridge. Colby Lee will have an opportunity to take this kick for the Warriors. A roller and handled there by Skyridge, sent out. Weber able to win it back. Bennett to the middle. Oh, boy, tell you what, Karras tried to give that to Youngberg. The shot there deflected off the foot of Bybee. Here come the Falcons. Big run here from Warden. Nice tackle there by Larson, and then almost given away there. Jensen trying to get it back for the Falcons. Had it go out off him. Chipped up. And Barker able to handle it. Headed wide. Bennett playing out with Jones. A couple of Falcons there defensively as it heads out, and Weber will have the throw in. Right out of the middle there is McKinney coming up. Battles there. And able to be taken away by Watts. Played back here for Wallace. Wallace in through traffic. And a nice job there by Putnam, able to play that ball ahead. Whistle here on the challenge just shy of midfield. As Seth James is down, and Bennett there trying to apologize there for the play. Be a kick opportunity coming up here for the Falcons. Move back closer to midfield. Top of the box, Jones there for Weber. Karras tried to clear that ahead, but don't think that went quite where he would have liked it to have gone. Pushed wide here for Warden, but they couldn't sync up. Weber here will throw in. Warden thought that Skyridge had the throw in, and our center had ruled Weber. And now you can see them on the headsets here trying to get clarification. And it will be Skyridge now to throw in. Oh, no, he's just pointing him back, sorry. So Weber on the throw in. Karras plays it ahead. And the whistle here on the challenge by Skyridge. Colby Lee to put this in play for the Warriors. In front and caught out of the air. Nice job coming up there by Barker. Amongst traffic. And the junior makes a nice play for Skyridge. In the air, Putnam. Played it wide, and we'll get a delayed whistle here. Coming back to the challenge there by Warden. As we still have a player down here for Weber. That might be Funk. tripped up there by Putnam. It is Funk. You can see him favoring that hip. Played away, I think, by Wallace, who, as is normal for him, looked like he was burst out of a cannon. He has such quick acceleration and top-end speed. And, you know, really Weber's been able to do a nice job with it today. We've seen him on a run or two, but he's largely created on his own. But we've not seen a lot of free runs for Austin Wallace. Putnam coming up. There's Warden trying to chip around. Warden looking for assistance. Wallace is on one of those runs through the middle, and we'll get the call here. I'll tell you, it's a good idea. And, you know, with Funk, he is still slowed up a little bit. He's staying out there. But you can tell just didn't quite have that same burst that we've seen from him in this contest. And if you're Warden, you go right after that. Now, the support of this Weber defense ended up being able to take it away, as they'll switch sides here. And Funk is still hobbling rather significantly as he's trying to come over near side. This ball drifting, captured by Lee. He looks to get it back. Working here on Gentry. Dropping it. Not broken up by Wallace, but goes right to Preston Larson. And then coming up is Jensen here for Skyridge. Giving it to Wallace. Wallace trying to work on Funk. Help coming over. Wallace trying to play around it. And it will go out. We'll head to, no, we will not. Last touch there by Wallace. Man, I'll tell you, the grittiness of Funk, and now he will come off. I'll tell you, man, A for effort. That young man right now is hobbled. You can see it. And there were a couple times where Skyridge trying to go right at him and does his best to hold his ground, get some support from the rest of his back line. When we talk about this Weber defense, folks, it's not just because of the teams they played. This is a legitimate defense, as Garrett Otto coming on for Funk. As, man, Funk has done a great job today, both when healthy and now down. This ball tipped over the top for Youngberg, handled off the hop there. The play would have been offside anyway, and it is indeed called offside. Jensen. That ball, if I had too much on it, takes a hop near the line, out of play. Thrown in here by Otto. Wallace trying to get to that, beat to it. As Colin Jones is still down. He took that contact from Wallace. The ball out here. Jones back up. Substitution for the Warriors to come on here. Quade Berry going to come back on as Jake Youngberg will catch a breather here. Garrett Otto, a fan favorite. Student section cheering him on as he had the throw in for the Warriors. Goes ahead with Bennett. And the whistle here as Bennett called for the play here on the challenge. In the air, Wallace plays to Warden. Oh, tried to touch it to Saunders. Weber there to play that ball wide and out. Good idea there by Skyridge. Weber defense once again locking it up. Thrown in for Wallace. Tried to give that back. Skyridge had it. Nice job winning that by the Warriors, but then giving away. Was looking for some support on the edge, didn't have it. Wallace poked away from traffic. Saunders' shot goes right into the gut of a Weber Warrior. Center here, backside, and punched out there. And then, boy, last touched by Skyridge as we were trying to get a shot on frame, and Short ended up running right into the player for the Falcons. You see Short trying to extend a hand here. Might have been to Gentry. It is Gentry who is up. He's got that brace on that knee, and it appears to be the leg that he was hobbling there a little bit. Good push here by the Falcons as Weber will have the throw in. This ball headed up. Challenge there. Ball drifts out. Skyridge giving the throw in here. And now we'll have a whistle here as the chippiness. You would think there's something on the line here this afternoon, huh? Just a trophy. And teams and names etched in books. Played to the middle. Tried to give that back to Nielsen. He had to retreat just a bit to keep it. Saunders, man on. Good closeout there by Weber as the Warriors able to take it back away. Looking up for Barry. Barry able to chip it around. How about Quade Barry here? And now the foul called on the Warriors. Bennett here drawing the whistle. Trying to get that wide to Warden. Short, Weber, just like that, takes it back. Played ahead, up the wing for Barry. Won't have enough to beat Houghton to the ball there. This ball cleared up to midfield. Putnam plays it back. Jones looking up, Bennett. Gives it back. Again, we'll have service into the box. Bennett couldn't get underneath that one. As we'll have a kick coming up here for Skyridge. We'll have a substitution before that. Weber gonna make a change here. Blake Bybee heads off. And Garrett Otto pumping up the home side here. Meanwhile, coming on for the Warriors, Gage Pack. Pack out of the air. Sent back up. Otto looking to play it back. And that kept in. How about the hustle? Oh, nope. Ball was out. I say, how about the hustle of Otto? Ahead. Barry. You saw Barker had to come out and play that. Warden trying to make a run at it. Short. Handles it off the bounce. A whistle there. Yep. Nice burst there by Colby Lee. We'll get to it first. Draw the call on Skyridge as we are approaching the midway point here in half number 2. An own goal back in the 42nd minute ties us up at 1. And Weber's had much better consistency in this second half. The physicality's been there, the speed has been there. Into the box, like Pack was trying to get ahead on it. Couldn't quite connect. Weber with it again. Otto pushing ahead. Garrett Otto lays it over. McKinney has Jones ahead of him. Pushes up with Colin. Colin can't track that down. It'll be a throw in here for the Falcons. Substitutions coming on here for Skyridge. It looks like Leo Rojas, one of those. Again, trying to see the number here on the second one. Might be Para. A whistle here. Called on the contest of Karras. Barker. Skyridge pushes wide. Now Rojas gives it back. Oh, how about that stab by Jones? But we've got a whistle here. Back behind that. Call there on Weber. Skyridge will have the kick just out of midfield. Put down for Austin Wallace. For Rojas, gives it back. Opportunity for Watts. Watts with a shot just wide. Ooh, a good look for Daxon Watts. Short was there. Keith played that really well. But man, that is a good looking opportunity for the Falcons that just misses being on frame by maybe 8 inches. Short pushes it up. Ross plays that wide for James. Try to play that through Jones, has it come right back to him. Wallace. Watts back with James ahead for Wallace. Oh, tried to set him up, did Saunders. That read well defensively by Larson. Oh, how about Bennett keeping that ball in? He's got Barry ahead of him. Plays it up for Quaid, but this will be 5 yards beyond him. Handled by Barker. Man, what a play by Bennett. Keep that ball in. I thought that was going to be out for sure. Skyridge certainly helped. But Braden does a nice job to gain that quickly and push ahead. 62nd minute as this ball will roll through. Putnam tracking it down. Both of these two teams in the semis, we joke on Game Night Live Rewind about fun facts. We got a fun fact for you today. Both these two teams in the semis scored past the 75th minute. There you go. We might need one of those today to get ourselves a champion. Played ahead by Wallace. Nobody there for Skyridge. Otto tries to play ahead, and Lee can't catch up to that. Watts. Pitch to Rojas. Austin Wallace plays one ahead for Parra. Well done there by Otto. Doesn't give him the angle there, and Short able to get there. And the whistle here. The call on Skyridge. We get stoppage here and a card going to be given. Daxon Watts shown the yellow. We did not, we have subs first. So Lee will get to do this again. Saunders gonna head off for Skyridge. I think Bennett came off for Reber. In play by Lee. Low kick, handled by Barker. Thrown out far side. Looking ahead for Barry, and Barker able to read that well as that ball was just 2 yards in front of Quade Barry. Barry's done a nice job, demonstrated his speed up top for this Weber side as that ball won by Pack, sent ahead for Quade. Plays to the middle. Lee has Jones wide, plays up ahead with Collin into the box, and there's Barker again. Rojas able to settle that. Deflected out there off of Weaver. Dropped back and confidently cleared that time by Larson. Here's Jones. Plays to Lee. Service into the box. Barry. That time got caught. Armed it down to settle it. And Barry there saying it hit him in the chest. I didn't have a great angle to contest that, but from my angle, it didn't look like that. Thought it probably a good call there to get the stoppage, and now a whistle here on the challenge from behind. Wallace playing ahead here for Warden. Oh, nice cutoff there by this Weber defense. Wallace comes up to challenge, and a call here. And we're going to get a card given here to Austin Wallace. And Wallace here is down, looks like maybe cramping. saw Warden trying to help stretch him out. As both sides heading to their sideline. We'll take a moment here and just thank some of our sponsors that make this stream possible. Heidemann and Associates is a full-service law firm with locations up and down the Wasatch Front. And if you have any legal needs, be it business, personal, you want to get things set up for posterity, whatever that might be, Heidemann and Associates will take care of you. They've taken care of me. I could not recommend them any higher. And if you tell them that Game Night Live Rewind sent you, you'll get a free consultation from Heidemann and Associates. Call 801-754-4240. Also want to thank the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group, the official mental performance coaches of Real Salt Lake, Utah State University, and Weber State University. If you're looking to elevate your mental performance, maybe you got a big meeting coming up, a big presentation, you want to get things right with your family, on the field, whatever it might be, the mental performance coaches with the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group, there's no one better to help you reach the top of your mental game. To schedule time with Riley Jensen and his trusted network of mental performance coaches, visit rjpg.net. Austin Wallace up to the sideline, being shown the card here. So Wallace has now been booked. 2 bookings on Skyridge in the last 3 minutes. Watts and Wallace. The Warriors will put this in play. Weber really getting back to what we expected to see out of Weber in this championship game. The pressure's been there. The defense has been great. And they are creating opportunities. Skyridge doesn't feel like they're hanging on. But this is a different team they're facing here in the second half than in the first. This ball played ahead for Para. He's trying to get there. Otto in a foot race with him, and neither can catch up to it. Quick closeout there. Made, I think, by Luke Wright. And the whistle there. So free kick coming up here for the Falcons. Broken up by Karras. Barry. That ball came off of him long and allows Houghton to drop it back to Parker. Back through the middle. Karras. Barry chips it. Youngberg gives it back with Karras. Now Jake has it again. Will play wide. Pack. That deflected. Heads it to the middle. Settled by Nielsen. Sent back up. Barry heading it wide. Service. A shot, and Barker right to where he was standing. Would go down, make the save there. Sent back, short. Ball rolling through. Played back up. Right. Has that broken up. Follows it. Chips up here for Karras. Karras to center. And that just taken away. We're looking for Youngberg. Skyridge there defensively. Warden. And everything right now is just tough for Skyridge. Ball sent ahead. Deflected away is Pack. Trying to play it. Warden does a nice job, and there's the whistle there on Pack. We are approaching the end of the 70th minute. Warden gets it back from Rojas. Wallace still on the sideline here for Skyridge. Remember, had the cramps and was shown the yellow. They play ahead. Rojas has a little bit of space taken away. How about the closeout there? McKinney, the follow. Oh, just missed wide. Boy, the shot was that by Jensen that deflected off of a Warrior. Short is reading the initial, and that doesn't miss by much. We'll head to the corner with Skyridge. Nielsen will take it. Ian from the corner, caught by Short. Ball out. Weaver throw in. Lee trying to do so quickly. Gets it with Bennett. Pushing ahead there with Bybee. And Skyridge able to take it back. Nielsen. Plays up for Parra. Whistle there on the challenge there by Parra. Weber here will have the kick. 72nd minute in our state final. One apiece between the 1 and 2 seeds. Barker punches it away. Otto back into the box. Oh, that is a big time header by Jensen, because it looked like Bennett was there, and if he misses that, Bennett might have an opportunity to get ahead on it again. And we've seen him in the air make good contact, although they haven't always been on frame. They've been really close, and take that element away, that would seem to be important here in the late minutes. Rojas trying to challenge here. Nice play made there by Bybee, the junior, coming out with it for the Warriors. Playing it ahead for Youngberg. Youngberg, Skyridge defense lost their footing. Youngberg into the box. Youngberg, the shot off the post and out. Jake Youngberg, one of the top goal scorers for Weber, tried to fit it between Barker and the post and just missed. Well played by the junior keep, Cole Barker. And now substitutions for both sides as Colin Jones coming on for the Warriors and Austin Wallace coming back on here for the Falcons. Putnam sends it up. Lee. Looking for Bennett there. So there's the clear by Jensen. Otto. Plays it back wide. Support coming up here by McKinney. Looking to the middle, and the call there made on Weber. Headed to the middle by Warden. Not a lot of options there for Skyridge on the play. Is this taken by Klein. Nice little sidestep there. Ball chipped ahead for Warden. Warden tried to center and missed it. Trying to get it back now. That ball coming off long, and the throw in here will belong to Weber. McKinney will come up for the throw. 75th minute. Still one apiece. Here come the Warriors, a ball for Bennett. Oh, and just taken away, and now we're going to have a card given, and this might go against Bennett. What a play made defensively there by Skyridge, and it will be a yellow shown here to Braden Bennett. The defense, I think it was Houghton. As Barker had come up to try to make the play, and he was all that was standing between Weber and a potential state championship. Sent ahead, and that ball, Weber saying deflected, and the crew here agreeing. Weber will have the throw in. Otto. Youngberg. Dropped for Jones. Jones into the box over the head there of Lee. This ball rolling and sent up and out. Centered, headed out. Great job there by Klein. Warden trying to take on Weber. Klein looking back to the middle, plays ahead, having to catch up with Saunders, back to Warden. Warden just couldn't quite settle it, and plays that out off of the Weber defense. To the corner we go with Skyridge. How about the push there by Jackson Warden, the senior, creating an opportunity for the Falcons. It'll be Nielsen again to take this corner for Skyridge. 78th minute, and caught out of the air by Short. Big kick. Youngberg able to win it. Has help now. Plays over with Wright. Wright, a little bit of time taken away, and Skyridge able to defend. Gentry came over for the Falcons. Looking up the line here. Jensen as Klein, as we've played 78 minutes. Nielsen up for Wallace. Overtime would be a golden goal situation. Long strike here, and that is off target. Short following that well. Substitution. Karras going to come back on here for the Warriors, as it looks like Colby Lee will head to the bench. Nope, he will not. He's going to move wide. My apologies there. Jones looking ahead for Lee. Put up by Houghton there. As this ball lost out, Skyridge will have the throw in. 79 minutes complete in our final minute of regulation here in the 6A state final. Nielsen dropping it back. Oh, Klein sticking with it. Here come the Falcons, a late minute push. Warden tries to go outside, defended there briefly by Putnam. Plays to support, long strike, no, played wide. This onside, in the box, chipped up, looking close and caught by Short. The countdown on here at Rio Tinto Stadium. 80 minutes, not enough. Our 6A final headed to overtime. Skyridge and Weber tied at 1. We'll take a couple minutes and be back with overtime here from Rio Tinto. You're watching the 6A final, brought to you by Heidemann and Associates, presented by the Utah Army National Guard, only on KSLSports.com.
When I go to an employer, I have military variance and education on my resume, and it's always impressed them. It's always given me that edge. They know that I'm somebody that would be dependable and hardworking, that I know how to work in stressful environments, but still overcome it and get the job done. I know I owe that all to the National Guard and joining the military.
sides, both student sections cheering their respective teams as we prepare to start overtime in this 6A final. Skyridge had the goal in the first half, a beautiful strike from the senior Jacob Jensen, and Weber, the pressure, although it was done at the start of it, did exactly what it was meant to do. Tried to create opportunities, and an own goal for Skyridge ending up in the back of the net in the 42nd. Skyridge able to handle the pressure the rest of the way, and we will start this overtime at 1 apiece. These two teams going to do, one of these two teams going to do something they have not allowed in quite some time. Weber has not allowed more than 1 goal this season. Skyridge has not allowed more than 1 goal all playoffs. The last time they gave up a pair was to Pleasant Grove. And it will be Skyridge here to throw in. Skyridge again to throw in. 2 players on each side have been booked in regulation here. We've got a collision there as this ball kept in. Wallace able to work his way up. We do still have a Warrior that's down. And now we'll get the stoppage to have a look. Gonna call for a substitution here. Is that Putnam? It is. Putnam, the injured Warrior. He appears to be okay as he's jogging off here. Wind still blowing here left to right on your screen. And ironically, never mind. I was gonna say something. It wasn't right, so. As we'll drop this back in play here. Played up and out. Putnam gonna come back on here. We were a little delayed on our start, so we will just get that reset here for you. Back synced up here with our game clock. Wallace chipping the ball up for Warden. McKinney trying to race back. Warden bringing it into the box. And McKinney able to play that wide. Will head to the corner here with Skyridge. Warden not pleased with something. Couldn't quite tell there. And it will be Nielsen here from the corner for the Falcons. An opportunity to win it. And short out of the air, handles it easily. We'll roll it out here with Colin Jones. Jones gets it back. Has Youngberg ahead of him. Instead was looking up the middle for a lead. Skyridge able to break that up. Miscommunication there gave it away. Colby. Regain that. And Skyridge putting some nice defensive pressure on the ball here. Chipped into the box. Out of the air. And that's going to be wide as Barker retreating to the goal. And it will be a corner here for the Weber Warriors. Youngberg just getting to his feet now. The Warrior fans wanted a call there, especially it being in the box. We saw that in overtime in our 5A semi. Wasatch with a PK to advance past Maple Mountain. We'll have that 5A final for you here at KSLSports.com at 4 o'clock. Game slated to kick off as this headed wide of the post, and it will be a kick coming up for Skyridge. I would presume in overtime of a state final, it's going to have to be a pretty blatant to be a call in the box at this point. Headed up by Bybee. Jones chipping it. Looking over the top of the Skyridge defense. You see Barker coming out again. We'll play 2 of these 10-minute frames. First to score wins. And if there's no score after those 20 minutes, we head to PKs. Wallace looking ahead for Ward, and that well beyond him. Gathered by Short. Thrown out. Wallace able to get there. Played out there by Jones as Wallace was looking to turn back to the middle. James coming up here to throw in. Saunders, good challenge there by Weber. Saunders sticking with it. Oh, that off the head but wide as tracking it down. Gentry trying to get there, and this ball's still in. How about Otto coming away with it? I thought he was beat. Otto sticking with it. And speaking of stick-to-itiveness, Karras able to stick to it. Played wide for Jones. Weber with an opportunity here to counter. They go ahead with Youngberg. Youngberg trying to split the defense. Nice job there between Houghton and Rollins to take it away, but pressure still being put on here by Youngberg. And that deflected. Barker will track it down. Weber fans, I'll tell you, they were kind of giving him a little bit of the business due to the own goal, keeping them in it. And they were kind of asking for someone else to score an own goal. You got to be living awfully right on and off the field for that kind of luck to happen in a state final. Here come the Warriors. Shielded away. Warden trying to get there. Good support coming up there to keep it here for the Warriors. Played with Larson. Oh, nice move. McKinney trying to center. Youngberg leaves it for Larson. Doesn't make its way through. The block by Rollins. Boy, that was a beautiful play for Weber. As the challenge there, this drifting out, and it will be a Warrior throw-in. How about the defense there of the senior Jacob Rollins, not allowing the shot after Weber had done all the work to set up a beautiful opportunity. Putnam heading it wide. Substitution here for Skyridge. Andrew Parra coming back on for the Falcons. Nice burst there by Bybee. Skyridge able to win it back. Speaking of, Karras ahead for Youngberg. Oh, got a run on the wing. This shot right to the chest of Barker. Boy, a good look to set up Braden Bennett. Barker was ready for it. Chipped up there by James. Hands it off. A call there on the challenge, and we get stoppage here. A card going to be shown, I believe, on the late challenge there on Colin Jones. Nielsen again will put this in play for Skyridge. Into the box, Short catches it out of the air. We never started our clock here in the stadium. It's still stopped. High bounce. Barker going to let that come, and he has it. Our clock's still not running at the stadium. Ours is, but not on the scoreboard. And now the indication being given by the center. And, well, we're just kind of playing here. We're going to get a hold, and now the clock is started. So we will take a moment here and let our clock sync up. In case you need to know, it should be 1:57. Clock showing 2:15. So some significant delay there as they are continuing to let this run. All right, so now they will start play. They got it close. We're synced back up here. Throwing ahead. And the call there on Skyridge. Ball makes its way through. James sending it back up here for the Falcons. Putnam been strong today on that back line for Weber. Made the initial play. Saunders tried to shield that. Not able to recover it for Skyridge. Played through the middle. Nielsen looking ahead for Warden. Finds. I had a blank. My apologies. Found Wallace. As we'll play advantage here. As we have our final minute here of this first overtime. Clear there by Putnam. Played for Youngberg, looking for reinforcements. Youngberg to the middle, Youngberg wide. Youngberg and the shot played away by Houghton. The follow is wide. Oh, Anders Houghton, the senior, makes another huge play for this Skyridge defense to help protect his junior keep Cole Barker. Protect is the wrong word, but man, if shots don't get through, it can make a goalie's life a little bit easier as the countdown on here at the end of this first overtime. 5 seconds left. 90 minutes, not enough. We've got 10 more coming here in our 5A semi. Skyridge and Weber tied at 1. 10 more on the board after this.
When I go to an employer, I have military variance and education on my resume, and it's always impressed them. It's always given me that edge. They know that I'm somebody that would be dependable and hardworking, that I know how to work in stressful environments, but still overcome it and get the job done. I know I owe that all to the National Guard and joining the military.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along.
Getting ready to start overtime number 2. Skyridge and Weber, the 6A final. What a game this has been, as both sides have had good opportunities. Defenses have been so stout. We expected that. with the way this Weber defense is, they just don't give anything up. And for Skyridge, look, they've had 2 or 3 great defensive stands where it looks like Weber has that shot created. One-timers don't get through. You think about Rollins, his deflection, Huffton, his play in the closing minute of that first overtime. And my goodness, 10 more coming. So first to score wins. No goal here after 10 minutes. We go to PKs. The Warriors will start with possession. Weber won the state title in 2019. There was no title last year. They are your defending champs. Meanwhile, for Skyridge, looking for their first in school history. Whistle there on the challenge by Karras. Here's Klein looking ahead for Wallace. Warden, boy, he's really showed his speed on the edge today. Warden sticking with it, looking back for Wallace. Just too many Warriors there. How about that touch by Wallace? Man, he had 4 Warriors around him, and somehow he was able to keep that and then plays it out off of Putnam, and the Falcons heading back to the corner here. Played short. Wallace trying to get around the end line. Wallace centers and doesn't make its way through. Nielsen can't keep it. A kick coming up here for Weber. We've seen a couple cramps today, and you can see over there Ian Nielsen trying to stretch out. That wind still left to right on your screen. Stockton short. We'll put it in play. That ball given up. Saunders plays it through. You can see Nielsen still trying to stretch. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Here come the Warriors. Youngberg. That ball came off of him long, cleared away. Saunders able to shield off Colby Lee. Wallace pushing wide. Para in the middle. Some time for Nielsen. Playing it back for Para. Just a step late as ball cleared away by Preston Larson. Up for Karras and broken up by Wallace. You can see both teams, and it's a credit to how they've played today. I mean, they've left it all out there on the field. You can see the fatigue starting to set in here a little bit. Just don't have quite the same burst that we saw early on, as McKinney able to head that out here for the Warriors, and we'll get substitutions coming on here for both sides. Looks like Colin Jones going to come on here for the Warriors, as Gage Pack will head off, and Leo Rojas coming on for Skyridge, as Ian Nielsen will have a chance to go over and rehydrate. Remember, he's been trying to stretch that calf. Someone get him some pickle juice. As I was going to say local legend. I don't want that to be interpreted wrong. Would have it. This ball played to the middle, but is too strong. Pushed ahead. And again, you see Barker coming out. Boy, he's been confident in this second half. He's had to make a number of those kind of quick decisions, and he's been spot on today. The one goal given up, the own goal. That's sent up by McKinney. Almost midway through this second overtime. Saunders ahead for Warden. McKinney there to play it out. Saunders to throw in. Looking for Wallace. Putnam heading it out. Saunders plays it for Warden. Warden centers, short. Wallace was trying to get there. Short read it well. Here's Karras. Drops it over with Otto. Off the hop. Lee for Youngberg. And the play offside. As you saw Jacob Rollins there having to defend, it looked like Youngberg maybe was able to work his way to the interior. But the play offside, and Barker will come out to put this in play for the Falcons. Parra. And it is going to be a Weber throw-in. How about the push there? Don't mean that in a negative sense. Nice job on the closeout there by Otto. Actually helped force Parra to be the last to touch that. This ball sent ahead and dropped here with Barker. Through 96 minutes. Lee plays around. And a nice job there by Houghton. We talk about some of the strength that we've seen from the back line of Weber today. Houghton has been there repeatedly for this Skyridge back line, and the whistle there called on the challenge by Lee. Back in play, and Skyridge will drop it to Cole Barker. It to Lee. Given away, Wallace gets it back. Wallace looking for the angle, and there's McKinney defensively. Wallace tracking this down. Looks into the box, headed out, as Short was coming to make a play on it. Defense giving Stockton a break here. Nice play there on the challenge by Jensen. Ahead for Youngberg. Youngberg plays in the middle. Karras trying to work around. Bennett was trying to shield there to help him. Here's Lee. 98th minute. Jones, the shot. Oh, and that was just missed by Bennett. A great run. And Braden Bennett just misses the opportunity to put one past Barker. Ooh, a great ball from Colin Jones. We've talked about Bennett, man. He has been right there 3 or 4 times in this game. As a substitution here for Skyridge, see Ian Nielsen come back on as Jacob Jensen comes off. And the whistle there. And the play in the air, this one rolled out a little bit too much. Preston Larson will put this in play for the Warriors. 1:15 away from going to penalty kicks. Wallace, man, that kid is so good. Able to snag that out of the air. Wallace let that roll through. Did allow Larson to get back there for Weber, and he'll play that out, allow his defense here to reset. Inside of a minute left to go here in double overtime. Warden Back up for Wallace, looking to center, headed out. Para able to keep it, but that's given up. Sent ahead for Youngberg. This will be well in front of him. Barker with the clear. And you see Jones that time trying to send one back up, keep the pressure on here in the waning seconds, unable to do it. Substitution coming on here for Skyridge as Jacob Jensen coming back on. And Dan Barney will lead us in the countdown here at Rio Tinto Stadium. Skyridge won't be able to get a shot off, and the 6A final will come down to penalty kicks. I'll tell you what, we mentioned it. We've got bodies on the turf from both sides, so exhausted from the effort that they have given today in this final. And both teams gonna have to try to find a little bit more penalty kicks to decide the 6A state champion from Rio Tinto. We'll have them after this.
When I go to an employer, I have military variance and education on my resume, and it's always impressed them. It's always given me that edge. They know that I'm somebody that would be dependable and hardworking, that I know how to work in stressful environments, but still overcome it and get the job done. I know I owe that all to the National Guard and joining the military.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along.
Welcome back here to Rio Tinto Stadium, preparing to start penalty kicks in our 6A final. The number 1 seeded Weber Warriors have not lost this year. They have been incredible. Now have given up a total of 3 goals on the season, conceding 1 today. But Stockton Short has continued to just play so impressively in this final, and they're going to need him to continue that impressive play here in penalties as they're trying to repeat as state champs. Meanwhile, for Skyridge, a team that had high hopes beginning of the year. And, we talked about their quest for a region title. It was kind of in their own hands. They knew they just had to win out, and they would win Region 4. They wanted more than that. They ended up finishing second in region play. They still have the opportunity to really capitalize on what this team's ultimate objective was in winning a state title. We talk about splitting. Kaufman and Barker have split the net this season. First half, second half, and it will be interesting to see how they play this PK situation. I did not talk with Coach Preisendorf about that. It looks like it's Barker out there. Kaufman started in the first half. Barker made some great plays in the second half, and it is Kaufman. We're going to be shooting, or it is Barker. We're going to be shooting at the south end of the stadium. PK rules. We will go best of 5. Each team will get 5 shooters. Whoever leads at the end of that 5 rounds is your winner. And if we are tied after 5, then we'll just kind of go sequence by sequence. 1v1, 1v1, and whoever wins after one of those independent rounds after that point would then win. If you can't tell, I don't explain PKs very frequently. Hopefully that makes sense. The Warriors will be your first shooters in overtime. And to take the first shot will be Carson Karras for Weber. Our scoreboard, we will keep track of shots made for you. This game officially 1-1 into penalties. The junior, Carson Karras, to the spot. Against Cole Barker. Karras, and the save by Barker. What a play by Cole Barker. Oh wait, we're gonna redo it. They said Barker came, I believe they said Barker came off his line early, I believe. You know, usually you do not see, at least for me, in high school soccer, when I've seen PKs, you don't see goalies come out. Barker certainly did, and I think you're allowed to do that. You just have to wait till the ball is kicked to do so. So Karras will try again. Karras, oh, and Barker got a piece, but Karras with the finish. That's why you play it strong, and Karras with the goal. Now for Skyridge. It'll be Saunders. Saunders, the take and the finish. Coming up for Weber, the junior, Quade Berry. Did such a nice job in the match today. His speed up top. Really, I felt like kind of helped Weber carry through that first half. Quade, the little stutter, and the block. Cole Barker does a fantastic job of staying home, and Berry, his shot saved. Now it will be the leading scorer for the Falcons, Austin Wallace. Wallace, the goal, Austin Wallace. And you see him head over to his keep. I got your back. Go make another one, big fella. Trying to pump up this Skyridge crowd. Has taken the long walk from midfield for Weber. Will be there, number 20, Colby Lee. Lee, oh, just gets it past Barker. Big shot there from Lee. As the student section there erupts in approval. Seth James coming down here for the Falcons. His shot, A roller that is good. Seth James keeping Skyridge perfect here through the first 3 rounds and having the 3-2 advantage. And now Colin Jones will come down for the Weber Warriors. A big shot here for Weber. Another junior on this roster. I gave him credit for the own goal. I think he was the Weber player to last touch it. This is not a must make, but it's awfully close. Jones. Oh man, that ball was rising. I thought that might have sailed high, but it is high into the back of the net. 3 apiece. And up will come Jacob Jensen, the goal scorer today for Skyridge. Remember, he painted that upper V off the crossbar. Looking to put Skyridge back ahead. Where does he go here? The left-footed shot saved! Stockton short. Makes the play that Weber needed him to make. And through 4 rounds, we are tied at 3 in penalties. Raul Rojas will come down, trying to give the lead back to Weber in this 5th round of penalty kicks. Rojas, and he gets it. All the pressure now falling to the Falcons. Ian Nielsen. We either continue on, or Weber is your 2-time defending state champ. Weber is your 2-time defending state champion. Stockton short. He has been fantastic this year. He makes the save against Jensen, who beat him earlier in this game, and then sees one go off the crossbar, and the Weber Warriors are perfect. 19-0. They conceded only 3 goals all season, and they get the job done in penalties past Skyridge. Great year for the Skyridge Falcons, a team that had high hopes. I know they finished 2nd in region. They wanted that championship. They'll finish 2nd in state. They wanted that championship. Austin Wallace, what a year he had. 21 goals, 10 assists for him this year. They were so strong in this first half. I know that they're going to be heads hung about the way that second half went. This team left everything on the field and gave Weber all the Warriors wanted to handle. There is nothing wrong with the year that Skyridge had, and this the best team in their school history, what has been a short history. But today it's about the Weber Warriors. Capping off an undefeated season. Stockton short. The junior keep, what a year he had, and he is coming back. Big plays late. Congratulations to Weber, doing what so few have done, running the table here in 6A. They are your 6A state champion as they defeat Skyridge 4-3 in penalties. For Tino Psyche, my name is Dane Stewart. Want to thank you for joining us all year here on KSLSports.com. Congratulations to the Weber Warriors. They are your 6A state champion. Our man of the match, gotta give it to Stockton Short, the keep, unofficially his unofficially finished with 16 shutouts, makes the big save late. His play helps carry Weber to the top of the mountain. The Weber Warriors are your 6A state champs.